Hi, this is Sean with Mr. Sean's Bushcraft. Welcome to my channel. Hey everybody, this is Sean with Sean's Bushcraft. This is my garden. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's been an arduous journey getting it to this point. We got a little bit of corn, we've got some zucchini over there, and some cucumbers, and some beans, and some, my favorite watermelon is Sugar Baby, and I've got about 10 plants of those. Right there we've got some radishes that need to be pulled up. The rest of this stuff is beans, and then we've got some tomatoes right here that are finally coming into fruition. Anywho, this is what my pile looks like from doing gardening. And what we're going to do today is we're going to build a compost heap. My son's going to help me, and we're going to remove those rocks and put them over here. In case you don't know, Missouri is full of rocks. Every time it rains, it produces more rocks. That's our hay bale from our field. Anyways, you can see that I've been trying to clear out some area and trim up some trees and stuff like that. Anyways, so we're going to, what we did is we went to the recycle center, the local recycle center, and we picked up some pallets for $1.50 a pop. So we picked up 5 of them, and then they also sell this stuff right here, vinyl siding. We're going to use that for our roof. So we'll get these rocks moved and get this party started, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes or hours, depending on how long it takes. So we'll talk to you real soon. All right. So what we're doing is we're taking these pallets, and we're going to make 4 walls, because I don't want anything slip. So we'll put another one back there. Maybe we'll come over 2 spaces with them. We cleaned out all the rocks and put them in that pile, huge pile of rocks. We're going to leave this bare ground because the worms will come up through it and partake of the organic material. So my son and I cleaned out all the rocks, and this is, and what we did is we brought these from California that I had for my other garden stakes right here, and we're going to pound those in to give it support on the outside so they don't fall over, and we're going to drive them in with the mallet, or the single jack, my little sledgehammer. And then this all here was grass that I pulled out of the garden in order to stir it all up, and that's going to go in the compost heap also, as well as some leaves and stuff that we've got from inside. So we'll get back at you as soon as we get some more of this stuff done. We're going to, like I said, put these posts up and get it nice and sturdy, and then we'll start doing a 60-40 split on the brown to green. So we'll be right back. Okay, here it is. I've still got one more pallet. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Hardware, I had these angle things. These are from putting up mini blinds, or vertical blinds, and I kept them. I don't know why, but now I do. So I've got one in each corner. Each corner. We put up these posts and screwed them to this down at the bottom. I'm putting another one right there. And I've got one right here and one right there. And this is going to be our compost heap, our compost area. Like I said, I'm going to put another pallet right down the center, so we'll have 2 compartments. And I know there's other videos out there on YouTube, but you know what? This one's mine. So when I get that last one put in, it's really hot out here right now. It's probably about 100 degrees heat index. So we're going to come back later on and put in that last piece, and then we'll put the top vinyl topping on it. So until then, we'll be back. Alright, we're back. It's been a couple of days. It's Sunday. I had VBS that I had volunteered for over this week, and Saturday night was our big night, big party. Kids had a great time. That's all that matters anyway. Anyways, there's the centerpiece. I've got 2 compartments. This is some vinyl siding that we got from the recycle center that I told you about. I'm going to put another piece on here, maybe 2 more pieces. I'm going to put some of this hay down here on the bottom, and then we'll start putting some vegetation. We got to pick our radishes today, and Mama says that she's going to have a lot of waste, so we're going to put that on there. And then we have this pile here that has grass and dirt. Like I said, this is real hard pan out here on this pasture land, and I had to grind it up and get it up off the ground before I could till the garden. So we're going to go ahead and put some hay in the bottom of this thing to give our bottom layer, and we're going to start doing our compost. I'll put the rest of the lid on, and we'll get back and show you what that looks like. Alright, here's the end result. We got some vegetation in there, and we put some dirt from this pile with the grass on top of it to keep it all down on a nice bale of hay. I'm going to take my hose right here, and we're going to get it wet and start letting the worms in nature do its job. When we get this turned over and it's about halfway done up, we'll end up putting it over here in this second area, and that'll be cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I learned a lot doing it. If you have any pointers or tips for me, please let me know, because this is my first compost thing. So we got a nice little roof on the top of it, and got a little door on here to keep the dogs out. So anyways, yeah, and this is vinyl siding, like I said, that we got from the recycle center. So anywho, that's what it's starting to look like. We got some vegetation greens, and there's some eggshell and some coffee grinds and some tea bags and dirt on top of it with some grass clippings and just things that decay. So this is Sean. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, it's a little warm out here. That's why I'm all sweaty. But we got it finally done. So we'll see you next time. Like I said, if you have any tips for me, please let me know. And we'll see you guys next time. God bless.